This chapter is about index addressing, which is difficult to understand without a lab, so we will try to do it with some drawings. Here is a small program to illustrate index addressing mode. And the first thing we do is we take index register X and load it with the hexadecimal number 0180. We will assume that it had previously loaded memory location 0180 with the hexadecimal number AA, and then also 0181 is loaded with 11. Now we will load accumulator A with the contents of memory location 0180, or in other words, the memory location index register X plus 0 offset. Next, we will add to accumulator A the contents of memory location 0181, which in fact is index register X plus an offset of 01 for a total of 0181. Finally, we store the sum, or the contents of accumulator A, into memory location 0182, or in other words, index register X plus the offset of 2. What we have done is to use index register X to point to certain memory locations, and then we can load from the memory location, or else we can store to the memory location. Once again, it's the index register X that's pointing us in the direction that we want to go. Another concept in this chapter is the use of the assembler commands. There are many assembler commands that are not opcode, and an example is the origin, the end, and the equate command. The examples shown demonstrate two ways of doing the same thing. In other words, two ways of doing programs. In the first program, we load accumulator A with the number FF. Then we take this number and we store it at memory location 1004. Now this memory location is the address of port B, and port B is an output port where we take signals and send it to the outside world to control something. In the second program, we take the label port B and equate that with the hexadecimal number 1004. Next, we load accumulator A with FF and store it to port B. Notice this time we didn't say store to 1004, we simply called out port B. Now, this is not a good way because after a while we begin to think that port B is opcode when it's not. It's simply a label that equates to a hexadecimal number. In my opinion, it is not good to have too many equates because after a while you get confused thinking it's opcode. It's better to have a regular way of programming and simply have lots of notes.